Narcissist Ensnared, Episode 10. Wynne was sat in a modern Italian restaurant in the town a few miles from where his parents lived. The restaurant was busy, and was a chrome and glass affair, with whirling pseudo-Italian waiters gliding from table to table, administering Parmesan cheese and black pepper. Around the table sat his parents, his sister and her husband, his two brothers, with their wives and their children. 13 in all, unlucky for some, unlucky for him, as he had not heard from Ashleigh since their telephone discussion in the car park of the service station. He had tried to push his concern to one side, and concentrate on the gifts that he had received, and also the animated conversation about the table. He found he couldn't. He wanted to hear from Ashleigh. He wanted to call her and sort out what had happened. What had happened? He really was not sure. He replayed the conversation over in his mind, trying to work out why her attitude had suddenly changed. It made no sense. Only yesterday, in the restaurant in the city, she had been saying how marvellous and wonderful he was, how she felt so calm and loved by him. "I never knew what it was to love someone as intensely as I do you," she had said, before drinking her champagne. Now, those words seemed an age ago. They seemed a distant echo of her sentiment. He was at a loss to understand why she had suddenly changed. Perhaps this was the effect of years of abuse. He was no expert. His own marriage had certainly been difficult, but that had ended over 3 years ago. He knew that it took time for him to recover from his ex-wife's behaviour, but he was resilient. It appeared that the sustained and horrendous abuse inflicted by Peter had taken a toll on Ashleigh that was greater than he had realized. That must be it. He needed her to realize that the way that she felt was a manifestation of Peter's malign influence. Once she was alive to that, then she would realize that it was not anything that he had done, but merely a reaction to Peter's treatment of her. Wynne felt slightly buoyed by this conclusion that he had reached, and sipped some of his wine. He felt the vibration in his pocket as a text message arrived. He pulled his phone free, inviting a roll of the eyes from his sister, but he ignored her disapproval. As soon as his phone was out of his pocket, he saw the golden light. "I wish I was with you. Kiss, kiss, kiss." Wynne smiled. "What are you smiling at?" asked his elder brother. "Nothing, just a message." "Ooh, is it from Ashleigh?" teased his sister. He nodded, and she laughed. Wynne tapped out a reply. "I wish you were here as well. Are you okay? Kiss, kiss, kiss." "Yes, I miss you so much. Kiss, kiss, kiss." "Me too. Kiss, kiss, kiss." "I feel lost when I am not with you. Can we be together properly soon?" "Yes, of course." "I've been looking at houses we might rent. Some are down here, and some are up near you. Which should we choose?" "I will have to look. I don't mind as long as we are together." Wynne felt his heart hammering in delight. Each of the messages contained the customary 3 kisses. She had contacted him and was suggesting that they should live together. Whatever doubt had descended on her earlier had obviously vanished. He wanted to ask her what she had meant in the telephone call, as he still did not understand the volte-face and her feelings towards him. He decided, however, that it would be better served not mentioning it. He did not want to rock the boat. There was no point. It might open a closed wound, and besides, she was texting him now in her usual way. It must just have been a blip, a moment of uncertainty. "I wish I was there with all your family. I should have come with you. Kiss, kiss, kiss. You can next time. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Will they like me? Yes, of course they will. I hope so. I want them to like me. They will. You are magnetic. Thank you. What else? Beautiful, mesmerizing, alluring. You have such a way with words. Have you written any of our story yet? No, not yet, but I will. Good. I want to read it. I want to know what you think of me. You know what I think of you. I love you. Yes, I know, but I want to read it in the book too. Okay. What are you drinking? Some champagne and some wine. Not too much, I hope. No? Sure? Very sure. Good. I feel I could drink, but I had better not. Why not? It is Christmas. No, I have been drinking too much recently. I've put on weight. Wynne laughed at this message. He felt that she'd actually lost weight. The interval between when they had last made love in mid-December and when he saw her naked on Boxing Day had been 11 days, and there was an appreciable loss of weight during this time period. You've lost weight, he wrote in his text. No, I feel fat. Don't be daft. You're like a twig as it is. I can always be thinner. Wynne heard an alarm bell ring at this comment. He did not want Ashleigh losing any more weight. He suspected that the stress of events with Peter had meant that she had not been eating properly. He was not in a position to keep an eye on that, and he realized it was a difficult subject for him to broach with her. That was a further reason why he wanted them to live together as soon as they could, so that he could ensure that she was looked after and eating properly. He did not want a repeat of what had happened to her at university with her anorexia. You look fantastic as you are, he wrote. I don't think so. Well, I do, and I'm the one who gets to look at you most. I know, but I feel like I should lose some weight. Wynne did not like this language. Surely she could see that she did not need to lose any weight. He recalled seeing some of the pictures of when she was pregnant with Christopher. Other than her bump, you would be hard-pressed to have told that she was actually pregnant. He suspected that she had not looked after her nutrition when she was pregnant, not that he dare say that to her. Not at all. You look wonderful. Ian, are you going to put your phone down? Asked his mother pleasantly. Sorry, Mum, I just had to chat with Ashleigh. She has a few things on her mind, he answered and put the phone down on the table. Surely it can wait? Asked his sister. It's done now. His phone chimed again and he picked it up. A groan went around the table. I think sometimes I am frightened by how much I love you, and so I put up barriers when I shouldn't. Let me see, said his younger brother, and he reached forward to try and snatch the phone away from Wynne. He pulled his hand back, evading his brother's attempt. Someone is in love, teased his brother, and laughs broke out around the table. Yes, I am, thought Wynne. I am in love with the most wonderful lady in the world, and I cannot get enough of her.